Hello. Hello, everybody. What am I about to tell you is something that I don't care if you believe me or not, because it's a true story. If it happened to you, you would feel the exact same way. But, anyways, one time I was walking down the woods, right? I was walking, taking a hike. It was like a hiking trail or something. So I'm walking, and all I hear is a sound. I hear a sound go, something like that, right? And don't tell me that you would just run away and not investigate, because I know for a fact you would fucking investigate that because you would never heard that sound in your life. So I heard. So what I did. So what I did, right? I heard two ships. One went right, and then I hear another one go like a long one, right? And then so as I hear that first one, I'm already going to investigate it. So I'm already walking straight down in the woods somewhere else, right? In the path that I heard it, where I see this glowing thing, right? And the last one that came down was the second one, and I hear this big noise. So I go like, okay, I don't even know why I'm running to it. It could have been a fucking going to be a bomb or something, whatever. I'm running to it. I knew it wasn't going to be a bomb, whatever. So I'm running to it. So I start running to it, right? And then I see it, right? And then I hide behind a tree because I just realized what the fuck it was, right? So I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I am fucking dreaming right now. I am sleepwalking in this woods. But I was not sleepwalking in this woods. I was actually seeing what I was seeing. So I'm like, I see this shit on YouTube. I see this shit on movies. I was like, oh hell no, this ain't happening. I see a lot of documents of this shit, documentaries and all that shit. I'm like, oh hell no, this ain't happening to me. Hell no, this ain't happening to me. Fuck no. Right? I don't know how I gotta be careful what I'm saying because I don't want the government or whatever the fucking people, whatever, come and get me or whatever, the men in black or what do you call them. But yeah. So I'm fucking, I'm like, I'm not paralyzed, but I feel like I'm stuck right near the tree. Like something's telling me to stay right here, man. To stay right here. Because I don't want to get any radioactive or burn or whatever, because I heard you get that. I watched too much of this shit, right? So you don't know if you get burned or whatever, or you get turned into stoned or whatever, or some shit like that. Blah blah. I'm not getting into that detail. So I'm like looking at all this, and so I'm looking at it, right, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like seeing this with my first eye. I was like, yes, I get to see this. And I was like, my third eye is opening because I get to see this, right? It's like, oh my god. So I'm seeing this. So I see the first ship go speeding up and it disappears. And then the second one disappears. And then I feel like someone's behind me. I don't know why I had that feeling, but I think I had a little psychic in me or whatever. As I turned around, it was a fucking, it was a don't know where alive, man. I had a fucking alien right near me. He started talking to me. I started talking to him. As that minute of the time I was talking to him, I started to realize that I wasn't talking to him with my mouth. I was talking to him with my fucking mind. But the funny thing is, when the way I was talking to him is when my voice, myself, was talking to him. So basically, he was using me, my voice, and I was using his voice to his voice to his. So basically, he can only hear himself, and I can only hear myself. But we're more. It was like, it was kind of like, it's kind of hard to explain. But I was born. We were all born and raised to talk with our mouths, but not with her brain. Right? So it just felt like nah. I'm like okay. Am I gonna have like more like psychic powers like now that I fucking like can talk with my brain now, talking to this person? So I'm talking. So basically, it's not really my brain; it's my head. Like it's my conscious talking to his conscious. So it's like this is after that. I can't go with the details because yeah. But so after that, I started walking home. But the funny thing is, halfway after I was talking to this guy, I mean, this alien or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I have no memory of from after I was done talking to him by the time I walked halfway to my house. Because when I walked to the house, all I remember is the light on my house. The light. And I just started running in my house. And then I totally act normal. So I didn't want anybody to know what was happening. I go in my room and I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And then after that, I just sat on my bed to think about something. And I was like, okay. So then I did something that I don't even think you should have done or whatever around after that time. Because I sat on my bed and I started to meditate. And at that point in time, I just started seeing eyes and shit. And then I woke up and I got out of it and I was like, what the fuck is going on now? So then after I got it, so after that, I was like, I'm never ever gonna meditate ever again. Because I remember the times I meditated, nothing really happened. And then all of a sudden I go in the woods, that shit happens, and then I come home and I try to meditate and say, okay, this is cool. And then now I like I don't even know. I don't even know now like what's up now. I'll meditate, but I don't know like but I don't know if I want to go in the woods by myself anymore. Just walking in those hiking trails anymore. Like I think it's corrupt. I think it's really I don't know, man. I think they were looking for more people to uh to help them or something. Because this I remember now that I went back to meditating. I'm starting getting memories back and shit, and it's like they wanted me to be one of their soldiers, and I'm like, oh no, no, thank you. My life has been fucking terrible as it is. I don't want to be no fucking soldier. No, sorry, but sorry, man. But yeah, you don't have to believe me if you want, but that's my story. I can't say anything else, but that's it.